What's up, guys? Welcome in to another episode of the Downbeat podcast. Before we get started, I'm going on tour in the United States of America. I need you to come, basically. Starts on December the 5th. LA, Dallas, Chicago, New York, Toronto. Me, Brendan Murphy, special guests. Brendan Murphy of Counterparts, if you don't know. If you're watching the podcast, you probably do know. We're going to get some audience participation. It's going to be awesome. Go to www.thedownbeat.at to get tickets. I would love you to come. Please come, or else I'm not going to do it again. Also, as ever, I've got a Patreon, patreon.com/thedownbeat. On it, you get early access to episodes. You get early access to the lovely merchandise, of which there's a new drop. I don't want to sell you too much stuff today, guys. I feel like all I'm doing is selling. Patreon.com/thedownbeat. Lowest tiers a quid. Allows me to do all this. Thank you. As ever, this episode of the Downbeat podcast is brought to you by the wonderful, delightful, delicious people at Display. Have you got minging, disgusting walls? Are you, like me in the future me, renting from a landlord? Hopefully they're cool. Well, if you are, you will know they don't like you drilling holes in walls. Guess what? Display allows you to mount metal posters, not paper. Paper is out. Paper's chuggy. If I'm honest with you, paper's chuggy. Metal posters on the wall with a magnet, no mess, no drilling. Apply the protective leaf, followed by the magnet, and then you can put whatever you want on there. We got a Downbeat store. They've got games, they've got movies, they've got football teams, football teams. You know, both of the footballs. UK's right, let's be honest, you guys barely kick it. Anyway, listeners of the podcast can get a whopping 22% off 1 to 2 displays or 33% off 3 or more by going to display.com/thedownbeat and use the code downbeat. Check it out. My guest on the podcast this week is back. Twice in a year. I think it's the first guest to be here twice in a year. It's Johnny from Health. Very funny guy. Very, very, very good band. I feel like we got a little bit looser this time because now we know each other. Like, it was a real good chat. We had a couple of JMOs. Got pretty interesting. I hope a lot of it makes it. There might be a bit of editing involved. If you don't know Health, check him out. If you don't know Johnny, check him out because he's just such a funny guy. Meme king. It is Johnny from Health on the Downbeat podcast.
We never went to Jumbo's, bud.
We tried.
Yeah, I know.
What did we do? We had Thai food.
No, remember we went to Thai food, and we looked at the line. We're like, we're not doing that. And
then we're
like,
wanted to go.
Then we're gonna do it in 2 days, and it was like, it was.
Neither of us texted each other.
No, because I knew we were both so hungry. I was like, I don't want. Oh, dude. I was like, please don't call me, please. And you're like, I'm not gonna go.
We should have went.
We should have went. We'll do it next time. You'll be back.
Jumbo's Clown Room.
Jumbo's Clown
in
Room.
Los Angeles.
LA Institution.
Would you class it as? Strip club?
It's a bikini bar.
Yeah.
No. It's a bikini bar. It's totally lit. It's fine.
What's the difference there? I mean, strip clubs are legal.
No nudity. Bukowski used to go there. I had my 21st birthday there. It used to be the woman who owns it. Her daughter is in Cold Chamber, and was from the beginning. And it's like this, it's this like Bukowski hangout is this fucked up bar for alcoholics. Hipsters kind of like took it over, and now all the girls are really gorgeous. But they've never updated the jukebox, so every girl has to choose a CD off the jukebox to dance to. So they've got like, I had my 21st birthday there, and the CDs are still Tool, Black Album, Metallica. I mean,
that's all you need.
Yeah. But it's so anytime some out of towner or some rock and roll guys goes and they're just like, I love this. This is the greatest place in the world. Like, they can't.
Do you tip them?
Yeah. You throw dollars, tip them, and nowadays you'll go up, Venmo them a bunch of cash.
What a place!
It's great. It's a great place to drink. It's the bar. Drinks are cheap. They pour them really stiff. It's super fun. Everyone's having a great time. Girls go there too. It's not a strip club. It's not like it's like, no. It's men and women.
It's ideal.
It's amazing. It's
a real rock and roll bar.
Well.
There's one of those in Denver. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah. Sorry if that's your club. Did you think I was going to pour you a weak drink?
No, you're Scottish, right?
Yeah, but you went and poured your own drink, and I thought that was...
No, you had an important phone call. This is a very busy man. He's got a lifestyle brand. I look at this incredible shirt you're wearing. I saw how gorgeous.
Thanks very much. This won't actually be out. I don't know why I'm doing this. It doesn't come out until January, but...
Was that a sample?
Do you know how long this took to make?
Probably forever because it has custom sleeves.
It's custom everything. I sent the first email. I know this because yesterday I was building a case about why I'm so annoyed at someone, and I went through all my emails to find.
What are you, a fucking lawyer?
I'm absolutely insane when it comes to business stuff, and it's to my detriment. I'm not a nice person. I went through.
That's how you got to head this life.
So I know. I zone out and I'm like American Psycho, and I'm like, oh no, I've become that. Even though it's a great movie, I've become that. I went through. First email sent about these November 2023. Sample received last week. Now that's too long. That's too long. So if you're watching this and it's out, buy it.
It takes a long time to make custom merch, and I'll tell you in person, this looks gorgeous. Probably pick it up.
What are you wearing right now? You look fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Walk me through.
So I walked through. So this T-shirt, this is a Arc 8, who are basically a sponsor of Health. This is their officially licensed Elden Ring. It's a status effect from Elden Ring. Great game.
That's a great T-shirt for what it
Oh no, these double sleeves. This is not. This is quality.
No, but I mean for like. What? So it's essentially Elden Ring merch?
Well, so what they do, they get official licenses from stuff like video games and anime, whatever, nerd stuff, but it's always official. But they're kind of introducing a new idea. It's like designer clothes for nerds. So it's like the expensive. Yeah. Because it's kind of like, there's nerds work in tech. They got all this cashish around. It's it's nice. The nicer things in life, you might want it. You might want to be a nerd with an Elden Ring shirt, but you want it nice.
The nerds aren't hip to the quiet luxury. The nerds want loud luxury.
Yeah, definitely.
But it doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's like when you go with the video game streamers and they got the what a fucking Balenciaga bag or all this weird shit, and it's not in, it's like, hey, Elden Ring.
All right, what's the overalls? Because this is so sick.
This is Hamkiss. This is my favorite brand of all time. It's most like 90% of my wardrobe. They're an incredible brand from China that takes place in a fictional sci-fi universe, and every piece of clothing comes with your ID card. It's like you have a shitty job on Mars, but they have this whole storyline.
That's so sick.
But it's totally incoherent because it's like it was like translated from supposedly it's translated from French to Chinese back to English, so it's just like total nonsense. But they have different fabrics to the different races on different planets, blah blah blah. But yeah, and the quality is.
So what race are you wearing right now?
I have no idea.
North Korean.
Yeah, that's me. That is me. And then the top for the people home, I got my Rick Owens. Can't go really wrong with those.
See, I knew you were coming, so I ricked up today.
Perfect. And these are the cum boots. Love them.
Love them. I'm also planning on your show tonight. I'm doing a thing basically this winter. I'm going full goth.
Yeah, so about time.
So you'll see me later. I'll be head to toe in all black Rick.
You'll fit right in,
and it'll be. I'm doing a cosplay for the Health show.
You can be Rick and Z Deutsch,
but Pickle Rick Owens, as well as it being a joke. It's coincidentally what I've always wanted to do. So what I'm doing is I'm styling it off as like I'm doing a bit, but really I'm just sort of soft launching my goth era.
They call it work yourself into a shoot in wrestling. But I had friends who like really ironically got into ICP, and they kept getting more ironic. They went to the Gathering of the Juggalos, and now they're just fucking juggalos.
Yeah, that's it.
It happens.
I like it.
So you might just become a Health fan or something.
There's a proverb about it. If one of us was smart enough, we could come up with it.
Oh, which one?
It's like you are what you pretend to be, but it's much more nicer. Probably Chinese. How much does one of those run?
An
overall.
It's embarrassing. I don't want to.
Oh, really?
It's not as much as Rick or something, but it's not cheap. But the quality is top. I think it's.
Go on, give me the number.
I think this one was like, I don't know. It was like. It was over $1,000 a US. How about that?
Jesus,
like I'm embarrassed to pay that much for overalls. Like I'm not I usually do things I'm a very simple man. Very simple man. This is a very new thing for me to.
I sort of
spend a lot on overalls.
I sort of don't care with fashion. That's about the only thing that the
quality matters. Once you get into it, you're like, oh, they're not the silhouette. Wow, they're not joking.
The silhouette is the fucking move.
So we have a sort of a mentor, and for like years, he's just like, you guys are fucking rock stars. You gotta dress like it, and he's just like. Sending us, he's like, I'm gonna get you some Rick cheap from Japan Collector Perfect. He's the guy Paul Lai. He's in this incredible prog like fucking math like
9-string fella.
Yeah, like called Upsilon Acrux. Incredible, and he's just like from the beginning. He's like, you guys need some fucking Rick, man.
Is he a stylist then? Technically,
no, but he's just sort of like a style. He's just been this influence, and finally he's just like, I'll get it for you cheaper. I'll get it for you perfect. Or he'll be like, you will look great in this. So he got me these boots. He's been getting Jake ricked out. And he's the guy, I'd heard about this before from some fans, and I was like, oh, it's too much. And he's just like, John, you're the guy I know who could wear this. You could pull this off. Come on, do it. He's like the devil on your shoulder, or angel.
I would have had on now, but I was busy setting all these cameras up. My 9-inch nails, Doc Martens. So
you got them?
I'll wear them tonight for you. Did you get a pair?
No.
I got the friends and family pair.
I got Doc Martens. Did hook up and shop Doc Martens. I got some free docs, but they. I was trying to get the Rick docs, but they were out.
They're always out.
I mean, they're a little K ridiculo with the fucking laces.
No, I like that.
I like it.
Of course you like that. You're wearing this. You're like a big tech baby in a good way.
Yes, I am.
I love that. I'm all for a big lace that goes nowhere. I'm all for it. You wait, Downbeat 2025, huge lace.
Well, it's on stage. It's like you can wear something cool, but it needs to be kind of loud to read. And it's not like I'm put fucking face paint on or something. So least I can do is wear some stylish.
Yeah, Rick's sort of creeping into the metal world.
It is. That's the only thing that's funny. It's like everyone wears Rick because Rick is just such a big deal. And so
we're talking about Rick Owens, by the way. We just keep saying Rick.
Yeah, Rick and Z Deutsch. Everyone knows Rick Owens. It's very traditional. I see so many metalcore bands Rick Owens. It's not like it's new. However, I will say, Rick Owens himself, he says the only thing that matters is your hair and your shoes. And only thing I wear Rick is the shoes, and you really cannot beat Rick boots. And it's something about the weird proportions and when you put them on, and they're so fine. They find Italian leather, but then you're like, fuck, this guy's not joking. Like, this does look cool,
See, I've only got one pair of Rick's shoes, but they were, like this is now a fashion podcast. Yeah. We'll talk about music in a minute. It's a health episode. You want this anyway. The sneaks that he did that were like basically Vans old schools.
That was hilarious because these are fucking Vans, dude.
No, but I bought them because I needed a black and white pair of shoes, and I was like celebrating something. I was like, I'm going to get the Ricks. And he did update them. Do you know the worst thing about an old school? No elasticity when putting them on because they're a high top.
Yeah.
Rick's got you covered.
Yeah.
That is stretchy. Straight on, super comfy. Anyway, if you're watching this and you work for Rick Owens, please, both of us.
Hey, Rick's a cool guy. I mean, my homie, he's this hardcore DJ, like 200 BPM, Lil Texas.
Oh, like actual hardcore.
And the Rick Owens the show, he does like $1 million a year. He had fucking Lil Texas, my homie, just do the music. So he's a cool guy.
Did he get hooked up?
I gotta ask him.
He must have.
You gotta actually, man, you gotta work out with this guy.
Does he love working out?
He's like, he was covering, he's just pumping it. He's taking HG.
What's his name again?
Lil Texas. He's hilarious. He's hilarious. He DJs 200 BPM. He's American, but DJs 200 BPM in his underwear and then like gets naked at the end. It's fucking hilarious. It fucking kills me. It's good.
Lil Texas.
Lil Texas.
Where's he from?
LA. He's from LA, yeah. Oh, no, he's not from LA. Fuck, I don't know where he's actually from.
I did that for the clip.
No, but his call sign, he goes, "What up, Texas?" Dun, dun, dun. He's really great.
That's a great impression of hardcore. Mm-hmm. Classical hardcore, we'll call that. Not hardcore punk.
Hardcore dance. What do you
techno? I think. Is it techno?
I don't know. It's a really loud kick drum.
Is it the same as Gabba?
It's very similar. It's in the same.
Wait, you're the expert on all this.
Yeah. No. There's like hardcore, happy hour, Gabba. These are all like the Belgian or Dutch plus 160 BPM genres, and you start getting to 180 and then like 200. Well, this one, no. Once you get that fast, hats don't make any sense. They sound funny, so it just becomes the kick. So it's funny. So 200 BPM doesn't even sound as fast as 140 because it's just a kick and it's going dun, 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 and it has like a clipping sound.
Just a kick.
It's this thing.
Kind of sick. Though.
There's sort of like, you're a drummer. There's this weird logic to when you start speeding up music. If music gets so fast, it's like your brain doesn't process it. It gets so fast you don't process it the same. So it's like it's not fast, or it sounds too comical. So regular like it's too fast is kind of funny. So the really, really fast genres are just a kick. Like I love. Okay, my favorite artist right now is Brutalismus 3000, and they're just doing hard.
I'm sorry, say the word again.
Brutalismus 3000.
Brutalismus, like as in Christmas.
I guess so. I have no idea where this comes from. I think they're from Eastern Europe. I don't know.
Great.
What they've taken Crystal Castles and mixed it with hardstyle. And it's super tasteful and melodic, but it's that put together. I feel like they just sat down and came up with this idea, and it's just sublime. And it's like 150, 160 BPM, and mostly just a kick with that, the side, that really, kind of like triplety bass rhythm. It's fucking kicks ass. But
it's the same. Sorry, go on.
That was it. No, check it out. Check out their new EP. That's been my number. My two pop things this year have been that and the Knock Loose record.
Knock Loose record's probably my album of the year.
Rips. It's kind of the new. It's like the gold standard of Heaven Z Deutsch right now. Yeah.
I like how short it is. I love how
that's
short
great
it
idea.
is.
Because fucking Rain and Blood is like what, 23 minutes,
and it's bangers.
Yeah,
give me it.
Kept it under 30 minutes. It's so much dog.
And my second favorite like heavy album of the year is like an EP anyway. So I think I just but it's like a 22-minute EP.
I think there's a thing you want maximum dog, but you can only take so much. So really great. I love Converge No Heroes.
Speaking of,
they're going maximum dog. You have to do weird tricks to like reset your ear for the dog. And like, the Knock Loose album, if it was too long, I think that the masterpiece of that album is really the production sound, number one. But number two is like just keeping your dog level. You're staying interested when it's just basically dog at 11 the whole time.
Are you saying dog?
Dog. Oh yeah, sorry. So dog is a term I've coined.
Okay, yeah.
So
I was like, I'm pretty up to date on slang, but this one's new.
No, it's fair if you don't know. So health, we always used to call heavy dog because we were never like a standard heavy band. So dog, it's a more free form version of heavy. So dog can mean a snare transient electronic music that's really, really hard, or something that's really loud, or a lot of really bass, or it could be a super heavy guitar, or like a smash kind of blast beat. That's all dog. It just means intensity. So it's like
not necessarily heavy.
Not necessarily. It is heavy. To me, it's heavy, but like, I think when people say heavy, they mean a specific kind of, So dog can be that electronic or guitars or whatever, or just a loud screeching high pitch. Like that's a lot of dog because it fucking hurts and it's really intense. So anything intense in music, we call dog. And, and so I say dog meter or dog fest, or maximum dog, or like, hey, let's add more dog. It comes from The Simpsons. So in The Simpsons, when they're drinking the red tick beer, and he goes, needs more dog.
I remember that, yeah.
So
that's where it comes
we'll be
from.
working on music, and it's like, it needs more dog.
When you say these insane things, if you could do that, what you just did there for me, that would be fantastic.
What do you mean?
You just have such like a insane codex of little in jokes.
Yes.
Sometimes it's hard to pick up on them.
It's true. People tell me, Jake, he's very critical of the man. He's like, Johnny, no one knows the fuck you're talking about. You sound very stupid.
Yeah, but it's funny. And I think what I'm going to do in this episode is every time you say one, because there'll be a lot of people that don't know health.
Yeah.
We're going to get the, is it etymology, or is that butterflies in little
Simon,
things?
help us out here.
Simon, what's etymology?
You're right. That's etymology.
Boom, immediate. Yeah. Hang on. What's the one where you put butterflies in a little box? Because I'm close. I'm sure I'm close.
I think these technical terms are handy. You've got your way with words too. We've had baddiecore, now we have cum metal. We have.
At least you're giving it.
Yeah,
giving it the time of day.
Oh no! I've been telling people now. No, when people ask me, they're like, "I'm like, hey, actually, you should watch this. We've talked about it. The baddiecore is a subgenre of cum metal."
I think I'll agree with that.
Yeah,
I think it's perfect.
I think. He's too buff. I want to give you the cum metal crop top, but that's not going to work. I got a cum metal regular tee for you tonight, though.
Have you?
Yeah.
And I'll wear it. I'll put it on Instagram.
You should
as a piece.
You got to cut the sleeves off.
Yeah, see, I can't do that.
Okay, don't do it. Why?
But exactly that.
Okay, so in person, it's kind of a little weird. I gave Craig a hug.
Nice, was it? Thanks very much.
You're ripped, bro.
Thanks, mate. I can't do sleeveless unless I'm in the gym or playing drums, because for that reason, there's a point when you get to like a certain level.
Too much dog?
Exactly. Exactly. And now you know what it means.
But I don't know if I feel my arms were like that. I'd be like, no, sleeveless all the time.
There's a level with everything that I find, either like getting in shape or success or anything. And there's like this period where everyone's rooting for you at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then there's the period of hate.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you have massive arms, my arms are pretty big. Wearing a sleeveless is just like, look at
in
me.
your face, like
yeah, look at me. I'd much rather the quiet luxury, if you will, of a nice cuddle, and someone goes, oh, like a big sleeve.
You want to be like a Succession, where they have like a fucking just regular ass t-shirt and a hat, and it's like, that was $10,000. Yeah,
that's actually sick. I'm like actually into that.
I don't know. It just looks like a regular ass hat.
Yeah,
dude.
Love it. I fucking love that shit.
It's fucking hilarious.
Great show.
I mean, the best show.
Literally the best.
Because the guy who did Peep Show.
I forgot you're a Peep Show guy.
Oh, dude. It's fucking brilliant.
There's so many little lines where you just know it's him. Because
No, when he does the historical references, I just start fucking crying my ass off, because he would do that in Peep Show too. Mark would just say these like deep historical references. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious. And there's like a throwaway line in Succession where he's like, what's the gift we got him? And he's like, oh, it's like the Josephine letters. And it was like fucking Napoleon's letters to his. I was like, it's amazing. Yeah. And like, well, how much would that cost? It's just this like the funniest shit in the world. It's like a Fabergé egg joke on The Simpsons or something,
And there's so many lines from Logan which are like the insults, particularly where it's like that's an Alan Johnson line. Like there's so many. Of
I know, I'm sure there's like a 3,000 go over my head, you know, but like I'm just like the whole time like
Peep Show just hasn't caught on in America.
they try. I think they wanted to make it in America and they couldn't do it. But like that's
Did you watch the pilot?
the American one.
Oh yeah,
There's an American one.
there's an American pilot, and it's the worst
I bet
thing
it's the
I've
worst.
ever fucking seen.
Peep Show is like the greatest, one of the greatest shows I've ever. It's one of my favorite shows of all time, and it's so genius. But like I've been trying to get Jake from the band to watch it, and he's like, it's too fucking English, and I'm like, oh, come on, just give it a try.
I'm too scared to show it to Americans for that reason.
There's this thing
This is
where
my
like,
comfort show. I put it on every night before I go to sleep.
I've never laughed harder in my life. It's just so good.
How did you get into it?
My random buddy, he's just like, dude, you seen this? And I was like,
Little
first let's start
Texas?
on- And no, not Little Texas. My buddy Ian, he's this a DJ guy. He's just like, dude, you got to watch the show. And I'm like, what the fuck? It looks all lo-fi. And he's like, dude, just stick with it.
You started at season 1,
31, yeah. He showed me. And then
and you stuck with it.
yeah, I loved it because immediately it starts getting so good.
Yeah, I mean, season 1's real dark as well.
I love that. Also, dude, he's like, they're like banging. They have the POV shot. I was like, this is fucking genius. Like, this is so fucking crazy. Like, I can't believe how good this is.
I wonder if it's anything to do with your extensive time in Europe that you just get it. Because I feel like American people just wouldn't get it. It's so British coded.
I guess. I don't know. It's pretty broad. He's like, I'm not. It's like, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, but wouldn't they say? Do
Yeah.
Americans still say?
They don't say.
They say. That's what I mean.
I don't mean, they wouldn't say.
We've
either.
fallen at the first hurdle.
They'd say something totally else. They'd say.
They wouldn't say nonce.
Well, no. Well, now they'd say PDF file because they don't get demonetized, which means you're going to have to censor that line because you're going to be on YouTube.
Really?
You can't say on YouTube.
Simon, every instance, I tell you what, keep this bit in and just cut the audio out, but every instance of me saying just cut the word, please, but you can leave this in.
Yeah. It'd be actually funny, but it's true. You don't want to. All the pro YouTubers are always like, this PDF file, he was accused of being a PDF file, you know?
I mean, it really does sound like it.
It does.
Let's stop.
Yeah, how do I open PDF?
Let's stop. You don't want to open PDF.
No. This actually sounds the worse and worse. We keep going. It sounds worse and worse.
Fuck. Simon, butterflies in little things.
You were so close. It's entomology. There's an N involved.
Fucking science, bitch.
Yeah.
Let's go. How's your band? Pretty good, is it?
Yeah. Hey, feeling great. This is the best European tour I've ever had. So
You've like blown up even more. I mean, you've had a traditional career of being big, but like have you noticed more metal people? Because
Yes.
more people I know like health now.
yes, that it's like, you know, but it's kind of this thing though. I still the default where I'm noticing the shows. It's like it's not just like, you know, we've always been the sort of like a coalition of, you know, metal and fucking weirdos and fucking blah blah blah. But like it's more just like I'm seeing more and more of like the health fan, and then there's you know,
What's a health fan look like?
oh, you'll know, you'll see him tonight.
Well, no, run. It's no
you're-
good for these people.
I know.
Run
I'm
me
just
down
like,
a health fan.
you'll see the picture, like, you know, come that like it's like that's a health
run
fan.
me down a health fan.
Average health fan. There's so many references and in jokes.
Give me two things. Give me a rundown of an average health fan, and then what I need you to do after this, I need you to send me a picture
I want you to
With
no tonight.
consent,
See
of
me
course.
because after the show we'll go, you'll see the average health fan.
from Discord or whatever. I need a photo. With consent, I need a photo. But these people need to know right now what the average health fan looks like.
It's not just like it's not just a clothing. It's a feeling. You know, it's like you know
They
the
smell.
health fan. Huh?
You're making it sound like they smell or something.
No, they do not smell.
Hey, tell me what they look like.
I don't know. It's like this weird mix of sexual deviancy plus.
I can't fucking wait, bro.
No,
Let's go.
that's making it sound weird. It's not like a fucking
No, I sounded weirder
It's a
in that
psychological
conversation.
profile. You know the health. You'll see that because it's very range. There's no uniform. It's like all over. You know.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a costume content, there's dress up content. Actually, shit. This is bad for the podcast. So I wish that I need to have a snappy way to say it. I need to have like a great
If
way
it
to describe
comes
it. Yeah,
during the
if it
podcast,
comes.
tell it
I
and
would
I'll
say, but
stitch
yes.
it in.
Are there more metal people? For sure. You know, and but it's not just that. It's a coalition. You know, there's sort of goth people. There's sort of I don't know, just people who just like fucking meme culture. Obviously, gamers have always been a big thing, and there's a lot more metal. And there's also, you know, there's fucking battle jacket dudes too. So it's been really great.
I've always said that just funny is going to trump everything. That's not even a play on Donald Trump, but it did happen. But like, you actually just meme king.
Well, the thing is too, it's like I know there's like people don't actually like funny music.
No, funny music, no, except Primus.
Yeah, I love Primus, but but it's still Primus. That's a huge barrier for people. You know, it's funny.
So
I'm
many
trying to think of
people
like
don't like
big funny, you know, obviously Weird Al. There's Bloodhound Gang. There's funny. People don't usually love funny music, but I think the internet really made because funny will cut through in a way that's not like obviously anger and really negative shit cuts through, but that's not people don't want to listen to that shit either. Well,
you don't know. They want to listen to it, but they don't want to see it all fucking day.
It bums you out. So yeah, and that is a weird.
I like it though.
I think I lost my train of thought with this one.
No. Let me put you back on the rails. Let me put you back on the rails. So like, in my opinion, it's like make serious music, and then. Like, I'm a silly guy. I'm a silly, goofy guy. So all other times I'm either depressed or silly and goofy. And when I see other people that I love their music being silly and goofy, I'm like, oh, sick. That's a normal person to me.
It depends. Like, I would not recommend doing things Health do for your band. It might ruin your band. I think we're weirdly able to make it work. And obviously, you know, our music is very serious. We want people to take it seriously. And I don't want to like undermine it. There's just sort of a weird sweet spot. Cause like, you know, like I don't like that every guy in a band, especially is supposed to like be some sort of social media guy. Like that sucks. And like people are
guilty.
Obviously, you're very good at it.
I'm trying to make money,
but you're very good at it. But like, and like, I don't, you know, the music I like, I don't want fucking Joy Division having to be like, oh, hey, what's up? Here's behind the scenes for a song. Great to see you guys. You know, it's like
I thought you were going somewhere else.
No.
Hey, what's up? Just about to.
Oh, that's dark. The streamer did that.
Was it real though? Was it real? Because I saw the video, the guy that was supposedly going to himself, but apparently he'd done it before.
Oh,
and
okay.
it was
Damn,
like
everyone's so cynical. Everyone's so cynical.
It goes on live leak, and then he gets loads of people to his channel. And
everyone's so cynical. But
he might
so
actually be dead, and I've just fucking. It was a fucking scam.
Yeah, times are times are so different.
Have you always been memey? Have you just clocked into the meme?
I suppose so.
You were like. I don't know. Maybe it's just you were. To me, you were like the collab band because I'm a metal guy and I'm not like a fucking noise guy. I'm not. I knew the Crystal Castle song, obviously, and then you did all the metal collabs, and I was like, oh, this is sick.
Yeah.
And then I noticed the memes, but I don't know. Like at Crystal Castle's time, were you still meming?
The meme culture was not as hot like that.
So what were you doing?
Well, you know, it's funny. We had like, we would do edgy jokes on Twitter. Like we would think all day. And me and
How
Jake,
edgy? 2010 edgy?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, you can't delete them all.
Yeah, sick, good. Did you hire someone or what? Or did you go back through?
No, I was just like, nuke.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. I was like, you know, people seem, never mind, fuck it, delete it, nuke from orbit. But like we were doing, because, you know, parlance at the time. And so me and Jake, we just kind of talk in the van and we just come up with this, we'd workshop this. And we're like, oh, that's good. And then we'd put it down, boom. And we do that every day. You know, but that was 2010. Very different time. Yeah.
You must have still been a silly guy. Mm-hmm. How'd you get that silliness out?
Silly goose. I don't know. I just go for obviously here. My dream is not to be a silly guy. I would love nothing. I would love
that's
nothing.
A lie.
Yeah, no, but I'd love nothing better to be like, you know, this is really ancient history. Your video came out on YouTube on MTV, and you look guys cool. And there's like fucking like 3 interviews of you, and like a fan's such a big fan, they'd buy
and then you get tape. Money for that.
Yeah, and you get a ton of money, and they'd buy a video. Cause like, whoa, there's so mysterious. And they go to the show, and they're like, oh, so cool. Oh wow, that Johnny guy must be really interesting. You know, they think all this stuff, and like, yes, that's great. That doesn't exist anymore. Doesn't exist anymore. Very hard to pretend that like, you know, I've seen so many friends. I have so many bands from these genres who are like making up stories like, yeah, you know, we're just in Poland, just knocking this out. It's like, no, you weren't. You guys are just in the fucking.
Do you like the headphones now, though?
I do.
I
can hear it.
You did
kind of like that.
You did that nice. Yeah. Before we started, he was unsure about the volume and stuff, and I was like, no, you might need to use it for comedic effect.
I definitely wouldn't have done that if I didn't have headphones.
Boom, done.
But yeah, it's a real thing, and you know, we know there's like every asshole just on the phone, like. Oh, what's commented? Someone saying about it. Oh, it hurts my feelings when it's it. You know, so it's like at some points it's really hard to pretend. I don't think it would work for everyone, but just, you know, I think for everything with bands, everyone we know in bands, find a way to make it work for you. It has to be genuine. If it's not genuine, it sucks.
Exactly.
So
you're not pretending to be a silly goose.
Oh no, I'm not.
I've met you. I went to dinner with you.
Yeah.
Silly goose.
So it's
100% down silly goose.
That's how I live. So for me, that's easy and that's genuine, and I'm happy people like it. How about that?
That's fine. I'm fine with that answer. Thank you.
I just hate the idea of like some guy making this fucking ripping heavy music and he's like, let me try and be a funny guy.
But then you know what happens with that? It's just so obvious straight away.
Yes, yeah, it's just this fucking train wreck. Or it's like when any brand tries to chop on the meme about the brand and it just like it makes no sense.
Yeah,
you're like, I mean,
jumping on memes. My favorite shit right now is the fact that meme culture has evolved so much. That you have 12 hours.
Oh,
You've got 12 hours after a meme to make it about your business or any of that shit. 24 and it's fucking dead and you look like shit. And I love it. It's like speed evolution. Hawk Tour girl.
Oh yeah, I love the Hawk Tour. But I was within like they're like, dude, they're like, too late.
If you got in within the first 6 to 12 hours, hot,
kaboom,
and then it was done. But then now, this is what I'm really enjoying about the meme. Like
economy,
the meme economy, exactly. The meme stocks, like stuff comes back quicker. So the Hawk Tour is back in the form of. Have you seen like the overdubbed Whiplash? Have you seen the movie Whiplash?
Oh no! Send me this shit.
Oh my god, it's so good. So Hawk Tour memes. You know, it comes out, she does the thing, and everyone's like, "That's really funny," whatever. And then,
that got me going. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, when it started, it was really funny.
That shit revved my fucking engine.
That's how it fucking happened. Then everyone jumped on board, like making it about their band or whatever, all that stuff. Then within 12 hours, it's dead. Mm-hmm. Then it comes back in the form of AI overdubbed Whiplash videos.
Just send me this shit.
Right, where like instead of drumming being his like passion, it's listening to the Hawk Tour podcast. And so it's just scenes from the movie and it's like the bit where he's like, was I pushing or was I pulling? Was I rushing or was I dragging? Yeah. It's that, but he's like, was I hawking or was I tooing? And it's like, it looks like it's whatever.
And they use the AI voice. It's all good.
It looks exactly like he's saying it, and he's like, Hawk 2, 3, 4. It's so good.
Send me this.
It's back. It's back.
Send me this.
I love it. So that's what I love about memes. Mm-hmm. Anyway, should we talk about music or not? I don't want to talk about music. I mean, music's cool.
Yeah.
I like music.
I still love it. I still think it's the best. It is a shame. Musicians got to just
the content shit.
Yeah, you just got to content up the yin yang. But you know, in the olden days, no one's gonna hear your fucking 7-inch. So.
I don't mind it because I naturally, like, obviously, I've got fucking podcasts and all this shit, and I talk to the camera all the time. Naturally, I don't mind it because I'm like, I enjoy doing like talking and being fucking
hawking and doing.
However, hawking and doing. But I can't wait to send you this. You're gonna fucking lose your mind. My issue with it is like now that's like realistically, it's like 80% of my money. Comes from that side. And if I'm depressed, I don't want to do it, so I just don't do it. So I
think it's probably better. I mean, I get it. I like, the big Monday motivation, just, discipline. And they're probably right, but like, I don't know. It's like you're just gritting your teeth through this podcast
to
me
be
right now.
Funny, to be funny.
Yeah, you like memes?
I don't want to fucking do this.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking do this. But I will say, back to finish off that topic, you're right, though, the insincerity when people try to be funny. That's what I love about funny. Funny is like, has to be real.
Yeah, I think just the kids always know, like, they can just smell fakeness always. Yeah. And so if it's not genuine, it's not going to work. And I think that's advice for any musician. Like, we're on this weird Wild West of how to promote your music. It's like, if it feels horrible, like don't be this some reluctant guy doing something. Like just find a way to make whatever gimmick work for you and work into the way you see things.
Also, you'll be miserable if you're not doing what you want to do. You will be so miserable.
Especially like I got in a band to just fucking not do shit I don't want to do. Yeah. Like, the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, exactly. Even like there's times I don't want to do the shit I want to do. So imagine making the shit that you don't want to do. Yeah. And then being like, I got clock in today. Shigga dig it.
Yeah. No, I mean, dude, but however, your job is work. I was watching your drum demo. I was like, Jesus, that's hard.
Yeah, I do. I realized this today when setting up this fucking podcast, and I realized it last week when I was in the studio without a drum tech. I love playing the drums more than anything else on earth. Second to that, maybe third after making Sweet Love. Maybe third, I love doing a podcast and having a chat, right? Mm-hmm. And then all the way down at the bottom of the spectrum, the things that I hate the most in the world are setting up the drums and setting up a podcast. It's such a bittersweet
You got to pay
thing.
to play. Got to pay to play.
I have to pay to play, but
Yeah, it's weird. I know you're saying something a lot, much deeper, but you remind me of my friend. He'd always be like, K-hole. It's like my second favorite hole.
Nice.
Sorry, that didn't go
Only
over at all.
K-holed once.
Okay, Simon, cut that one.
Oh, I got it. It took me a minute. He's probably right. I've only K-holed once. It wasn't
No,
nice.
it sucks.
Though.
I hate it.
I
hate K. I think it sucks.
Yeah.
Still get shit there. People love it though. People really love it.
It's being used at the moment for depression
Yes,
therapy.
I know a lot of people are taking depression therapy. Apparently
I know
helps
a
them
couple,
out.
yeah.
I think it's a dissociation, but like, I hate it. I hate being confused. What the fuck's the fun in that? You know?
Yeah, I need to be sharp.
Yeah. All right, cut this all out.
No, this is fine. This is fine. Not that I directly looked at the camera and told you exactly what I mean by that, but I want to be fucking sharp after I've had too many drinks.
On the move, on the go. Where I need to be.
What have you been up to since? You're the first guest that's ever done 2 in 1 year.
2 in 1 year?
This will come out in December, I think.
2 in 1. How about that?
2 in 1. What have
Yeah.
you been doing since you gifted me this? If you're listening to the audio, I'm holding a glorious butt plug. And what I can do is do this because I haven't used it.
Haven't used it?
I haven't used it. No, it's too big.
Too big?
For me, yeah.
What?
What? That's my voice. Don't steal my fucking voice. Yeah, that's too big. That's just, yeah.
It's pretty standard.
You've got bigger.
Yeah, you were the guy who was like, oh, if that water hit me, I've got to have a wank. Sorry, that was a bad accent. You know
What was the first part of that sentence?
we were talking about the bidet hitting
Oh,
your
yeah,
anus,
but I have a wank.
Yeah,
but that's,
what I'm saying.
that's a bidet. It's not a fucking
got like a-
giant shell.
We'll get a little too personal here. You got like an Eros device kind of thing or
A what?
a prostate massager? It's not.
Oh, yeah, I got one of those.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not fucking this, though.
That's true. Well, that's, I mean,
It's also a bit shit. You can't beat your finger.
well, no, it's to warm someone up.
Oh, I don't mean this. I mean the other thing.
Oh, yeah.
You can't beat your finger. It doesn't really hit the prostate, does it?
No.
Doesn't really get there. You need to fucking
No, you
dig.
got to hit that walnut.
You got to dig around.
You got business up there.
You got to dig around, find that shit.
You got to crank into Deutsch.
You also got to have a boner.
You listen, if you wait, once again, just like we're talking about the social media thing, you cannot be a reluctant guy.
No,
You gotta be-
no, you can't. Yeah, you got to be.
I'm
all
doing
in.
this.
You got to be. You got to be. Like, I'm fucking all in on this. How old are you?
I'm 40, shorty.
40 on the nose.
Yeah. Just turned.
Did you? Congrats. Good for 40. Anyway, you had a finger up your ass yet from the doctor?
From the doctor? Oh, no. So it's crazy.
coming for you.
So
It's
I,
coming
no,
for
no, no,
you.
no, no. So I went to the doctor. I got had a physical, and I got this sexy ass doctor. And I'm like, what is this porno shit? And then she checked me up, and I was about to go. I'm like, don't you need to put your finger on my ass? And she's
Excuse
like,
me, don't you have to?
yeah. She's like, oh, you're not old enough yet. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Hey, when was this?
This must have been a few years ago. I should probably go back. Yeah, I should probably
So
go back.
I had it recently. Similar situation.
Mm-hmm.
I sat in the waiting room and I was waiting, and I knew that was what's going to happen. And the doctor came out to let someone else in, fucking smoking, and I was like, oh my god. Partly, literally 50-50 split down my brain was like, awesome. Oh my god, not awesome. I was like, fuck. Then, anyway, it transpires. It wasn't her. It was a different person.
Uh-huh.
However, like I've had a couple of fingers up my ass in my time. Never had one without a boner.
It's a totally different experience.
It's rubbish. But it's not like everyone's like, oh, I went to the doctor. And like, I'm not doing that. It's fucking easy.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like doing the tiniest
like
shit.
ringing a bell.
Tiniest shit backwards.
Yeah.
Just boop. But I've had it the opposite when I've had a boner. Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we've done that bit.
Yeah. We'll see how much makes the final.
We've done that. No, it's all in. So far, everything is in.
Okay, should we refill?
You want to refill?
Yeah,
I
let's
was
refill.
going to say that.
Let's do it.
A good
Let's do
time
it.
to refill.
You could, actually, now I can have a pour off some Jamie.
Seamlessly, we're now in 4K. We're now in true 4K. Issue with the new drinks is I poured them and immediately forgot which one is JMO and which one's Maker's Mark. Thoughts?
So you want is it like the Pepsi challenge sort of thing?
Yeah, but we'll do it based on look originally.
Look, I mean, I'm going to go right because shouldn't it be lighter? Jamie is lighter than Jim Beam.
You go JMO's.
I'm a Jamie guy. I'm going to try.
I think that's the Maker's Mark.
Oh, really?
And I promise you I don't have any.
Or I could do a smell test.
Let's do smell test first. I smell it. I couldn't smell anything.
That's Maker's.
I was right. I was right. And
You're
your
right.
nose was
You're
right.
right.
Fantastic.
This is definitely Jamie, right? Right?
I think I had COVID last week. I can't smell anything. I've just realised.
No, fuck. I fucked up. Good back.
Oh, you fucked up.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I didn't touch that. So even if I did
Oh,
have
it doesn't
COVID,
matter.
COVID last week, then we're good.
I don't give a fuck.
we both just like smacked our lips at exactly the same time. It
Smack
made,
us- yeah.
made a delicious flam on the audio. Just there. Anyway, we're back. What were we talking about?
Fuck, what were we talking about?
Do you know what I was going to go and get, which actually destroyed the cameras for a second? Space Marines.
Oh, yeah. Let's
Yeah,
talk
but
some
I don't-
Warhammer, baby.
I don't know where the fuck
Hey, are
they
you playing
are.
Space Marine 2?
Everyone's been telling me.
Bro.
Is it single player, though?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't do single player.
You can play with a team of 3.
And then
you play you do the entire campaign co-op, the entire campaign, front to back.
Do people do that, though?
Yes, I did the whole campaign co-op
that's
with
sick.
my homies. Joe, I did with Joe. It was fucking amazing.
Sell me on this game right now because
All right.
I love the concept, but it's not been done great. Dawn of War didn't like it.
So, well, no, it's a very different style game. So, obviously Warhammer 40,000, it's the greatest thing, but it lives in books and it lives in the tabletop and, but it has the greatest aesthetics, whatever, blah, blah. Space Marine 1, which came out PS3, is actually a really good game, but it came out the same year as Skyrim, and Dark Souls totally overshadowed. So Space Marine 2, someone rebooted it. The graphics are unreal. It's just perfectly realized, but it's very simple. It's like Gears of War plus Doom plus, I don't know, a few other references, and you just...
No, give me the extra references because I didn't like either of those two games.
Okay, well, it's a co-op third-person shooter, but it's just very simple. You shoot, you play the game, but it's the greatest representation of Warhammer 40,000 on screen in a video game.
This is why everyone's telling
Like
me.
it's like and the Games Workshop does this though, so they'll license it to anyone. The only stipulation is that everything has to be perfectly realized. It has to be exactly the miniatures. So. You get to be a Space Marine. So you have a team of 3 Space Marines. You play the entire thing co-op, and it's so much fucking fun to just be like, it's very simple. Like, and you're fighting fucking Tyranids, and you can parry, you can like catch a fucking like whatever Termagant or whatever, rip its fucking head off. You're shooting the whole thing. You have a fucking bolter. You get the fucking plasma gun. You get the fucking melt-a-gun. You can put on the assault pack. It's like everything you love.
Question.
Yeah.
Can you customize your character?
Once you go to multiplayer, because I don't want to be a fucking Ultramarine. Once you go to multiplayer, they have co-op missions, a multiplayer, and PvP shooting missions where you can make your own Space Marine. You can do whatever color you want. You
Can I be a Blood Angel?
That's me. I'm Blood Angel.
Yeah,
I got to be a Blood Angel from 2nd edition. I hate Blood Angels now, so I need the black trim.
Wait, what's the new Blood Angel?
It's just modern Blood Angels. They're just all red, which is way more boring, and they have like a black or dark wings here. And it's a darker
You need
red.
the gold.
I want the gold, and I want the black.
See, I know the old school shit.
The black trim. The black
Yeah,
trim makes
yeah.
everything. So you have the black trim and the gold. And
I used to remember trying to paint that fucking black trim
yeah.
and just fucking it up every time.
I just so I'm gonna shout out this guy.
yeah, you said
as
this.
I said last time, Sleepy Cami Studios. Doug, I pay a fan. He paints it. It's wonderful. It's my dream come true.
That's crazy to me though, because the
that's
painting.
everything I ever
I
wanted.
like the painting more than the game sometimes.
Oh, I don't think anyone likes the game. It's just the fucking. It's just it's this fetishization of just. It's just so cool.
Yeah, but
what you
isn't
got
that
there,
to do with the painting, or you just like holding them?
It's the coolest thing in the world, and you read all this lore, and you read the books, and you're into it, and there's this 3D object, and then there's actually a use for it. You got to play a game with it, and it has points. That's all these things sort of get you off. They're very
It just looks
fetishy.
so fucking cool.
That's the thing. It's the coolest thing in the world. Makes no sense.
You said that their only stipulation is that everything has to be like accurate to the models.
Yeah, it's every mini. It's like the Dreadnought shows up. It's the Dreadnought.
Speaking of the word Dredd, I feel like that's where Judge Dredd fucked up. Remember when
Yes.
that Dredd movie came out?
Oh, which one?
The first one.
Yes, I saw that. That's one that saw the theater, dude.
So did I.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Sucked.
old people. And it was just like, that doesn't look right. And I feel like
He
to
takes this- off his fucking helmet, and the whole movie is just Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, like, and like,
so lame.
and then they redid it.
Yeah,
And it was awesome.
awesome, so good.
And then apparently it got canned. Like, no Dredd
It wasn't a
2.
big hit, but the Dredd remake was
It's
so good.
so good.
And the Dredd remake, in my opinion, looked like it was the main inspiration for Cyberpunk 2077. That really yellowy, cool, like,
the
futuristic
grade.
look. Yeah, it looks.
But
really,
I
really
wanted
cool.
to see like a Dredd franchise
Oh,
from
it'd be
that. I
amazing.
want to see
It was so
Mean
good.
Machine.
Yeah.
I want to see all that shit.
It's kind of shocking that wasn't a bigger hit. It was so good. It's perfect. You know.
I feel like maybe it fell off. I don't know if 2000 AD is still a thing.
I mean, that's the thing too. That's an old ass. It was an old reference
old-
when we
old
saw
people
it.
shit.
Yeah, because I like barely knew who Dredd was. I was like,
Yeah.
I just want to see it because I like that kind of stuff. And then when the movie opened, I was like, this is gonna be good. And I'm like, this sucks ass.
It's
I was so
very
bummed.
Warhammer coded Judge Dredd.
Oh no,
isn't it?
Warhammer stole everything, and they really stole a lot from Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Like they're like Dune #1, then they go Judge Dredd, and they go, actually that's literally every single sci-fi franchise in one thing.
I want to see Judge Death. I want to see all this shit in a movie.
I mean, see, all these, that's what's so crazy about now. It's like there's so much money, tech money, and they want to adapt everything. I'm like, just adapt all this shit. But then when they do adapt it, they just run it into the fucking ground. They make it so bad. It's like unbelievable. It's such a strange time.
It's really weird. Like, why aren't you just taking the source material and going, let's make that, but there?
Yeah, it's a comic book. I was like, all right, here's a storyboard. You know what we'll do? Like, this part's a little silly. Maybe we'll make this a little narratively tighter. But like, that's it. It's a fucking comic book. So a structure manual. And they're like, no. We'll do, it makes me very bizarre.
Started watching Uzumaki? Are you a fan of any of that shit?
What is it? I don't even know what that is.
Junji Ito anime. Manga.
Yeah. Actually, I have never. So that's the whole thing that's been on a list. Like, here's the problem. There's all this stuff I want to watch that the phone is running my brain. So the time I'm going to watch a movie or something or TV shows at night, and then I'm like, I'm so sleepy. I can't read subtitles right now.
20-minute episodes.
Yeah.
And it's like so fucking accurate to the manga. To the point that some of the animation is like better than the manga, and it's fucking sick. So it's like a horror. It's a horror.
I'll do it. That sounds great.
It's a horror, but like the comics were just so the manga.
My diet all day is just straight trashish and brain rot. I just need something.
What's your diet all day?
It's just the fucking phone and just.
What you got? What you got? Favorite sites? Favorite memes?
No. I'm just like, memes all the yin yang. Here's the thing though. I go to the health Discord. I go to the memes room and I find the best ones and then I post the best ones. That's it. I'm like a meme DJ.
Meme J.
Meme J.
A meme J. But you ain't got like a favorite meme site.
No.
They're just all over. That's the other thing. Memes are like communism, aren't they? Like it's just like everyone's just like.
Well, for me, it's very curated.
Repost.
Like I'm in the health meme economy. I only get memes from my fans, and I love their tastes, and then I'm selecting from those. So it's like a feedback loop. The health fan meme tastes. Whatever, I don't know. Yeah, what do you call it? Vertical integration?
You're shaping whilst...
It's a positive feedback loop.
A positive feedback. That's exactly.
Yeah.
From the noise man himself. That's literally exactly.
You take the preamp out of your last thing and put it into your mixer and you turn it up. Yeah. And it sounds like shit.
And then go back in and just get a bit of phase going on the memes.
And then you create a little pitch shifter, a little delay. Woo, you're in the noise business now.
That's fucking perfect.
Yeah. You don't have to play dick.
Are you still in the noise business?
No, we have left the noise business.
What?
I still have my Zoot horn set up. I still use it live, but it is, I'm doing almost everything digital, in terms of like the noisier, weirder stuff,
Have you ever worked with, or do you know, that Author and Punisher guy?
Yes, this is a good friend of mine. We brought him on tour pretty recently, actually.
I fucking love it.
He's the shit. He builds all that, all of that.
It's amazing.
And then I was like, hey, why don't you build me? And I was having him build for something ultra simple, and he's just like, he always was like kind of annoyed. It's like, well, why would I build it for you? I'm like, man, I was about to hire your ass.
What? So he didn't do it?
He would do it if I really wanted to, but he was in the middle of building this monstrosity for Arca. That was like the most complicated thing in the fucking world.
So much.
So yeah, it's so cool. Those are like, they're the most complicated MIDI controllers in the world.
Yeah.
And he's really playing them. So he ran me through it.
Oh, I know the one. Yeah.
It's fucking nuts. And he's hitting it on beat. So his first record, it's really funny. Phil Anselmo produces like one of his earliest records.
Really?
And it feels like no click track. Fuck that. You have something cooking?
My shit, I got some. I'm so cooked.
No, cooking. Are you cooking the Deutsch?
No, but I'm cooked because I'm making too much shit. I'm doing too much shit. I figured out the other day I got seven hustles. Back to the content
Okay, because
thing.
this is your day. So you get up 4 a.m. You eat like you have your
ice bath.
Yes, your ice bath. You have your athletic rings. You have a wank, right?
No,
yeah.
I don't have my athletic greens. Look to your right.
Oh, you have your stage flight. What?
That's
stage flight. Never mind. I don't know what it's in German.
That's me, baby. That's not out yet.
Wait, you're in the powder game?
That's me. It's not out yet. That's for musicians. That's pre-show. That's
what?
A nootropic.
Oh man, this is getting weird.
Plus caffeine.
Oh, you're going all the way, aren't you?
And and it's seriously fucking good. It's like a Celsius plus actual shit.
Wow, Craig, this is getting serious.
Yeah, baby, I'm going. And do you know what it was? You know what it was? Including the 2 pills there. I was getting sick of the amount of pills and powders that I'd take on tour. Yeah, I know. I've got to make the labels bigger, bro.
No, I got perfect visual.
I was getting pissed off with the amount of...
That's all normal shit. Oh, milk does, so you got something for your boner.
I got all the shit in there. I was getting annoyed with my supplement regime when I would go on tour. I'd have to bring like 10 different fucking
I do have that
things.
issue. I did have to pare down.
Specific to me having a good time on tour and having there's like liver protection and stuff because I fucking booze and drink like shit.
Wait, does that work?
Yeah.
Let me get some.
In the first one, the loading one you just picked up, it's got a thing called NAC in it, which they give to patients, people that overdose on acetaminophen. What do you call it? Acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen. It's in Tylenol.
Okay. So when
it's
people
very bad
OD
for your
on that,
liver.
when people OD on that, they give them NAC,
Okay.
and it's really good for your liver.
All right, so let me break down your day. Get up 4 a.m.
Yeah.
First thing, 100 push-ups.
No,
No,
wrong. But carry on.
Have a
I'll
supplement.
give you the full day afterwards.
Okay. Then you have a wank.
No.
No,
Sometimes. Sometimes, but it fucks up my day, so I try not to.
All right, go to the gym 2 hours.
Correct.
All right, shit. I guess that was
Yeah,
right.
you got that one right.
All right, now you got to do a podcast, right? No, not yet. No, you got to.
Not yet.
Oh no, you got to eat something. So you have like unseasoned chicken and like some
You'd be
arugula.
on meal 3 by now.
Meal 3? What the fuck are you
meal
doing?
3 by now. You want me to give you the rundown?
Oh Jesus Christ! What are you doing?
Well, you asked me what I was up to, but then you've turned it into a grifter fucking day. So I might as well. What I'm up to is too much fucking shit.
Well, let's hear it. I bet it's
I'm trying to move to Nashville at the moment. That's my main fucking thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's a
You know what they got
nightmare.
there? Barbecue. You can put on
It's a
some weight.
nightmare. Yeah, fucking. I'm literally one of the flats I'm looking at.
It's
It's
so good.
close.
So good.
So close to a cookout. It's like literally fucking 2 doors
It's so
down.
good. So good.
It's the best.
So I wish it was 3 doors down, but that's your kryptonite, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, continue.
What do you want to know? My day or what I'm actually doing? I
kinda-
feel like you want to know
I want to know the day.
You
I want to
wanna
know the day. Yeah.
I wake up at probably 7.
Okay. Do you sleep fully in the nude with the underwear? What are you doing?
I like how...
Or like a really long t-shirt, nothing underneath?
So I'm always boxers.
Like a boxer briefs or regular?
Spring, I guess I'm a boxer brief guy.
Yeah. More officiant.
Spring, summer, fall, I'm just in boxers. Winter, I've got a t-shirt on. Cold, Wake up at 7. Coffee, supplements.
Well, let's hear your routine. What's your supplements?
Too many.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you're just like...
no, I'll tell you in the morning. I'll take...
And you take them on an empty stomach, I'm taking, right?
With the coffee,
Yeah,
I'll take ashwagandha.
Then you take a giant shit.
No, wait.
Oh,
Whoa.
sorry.
Do you want to know or you want to make jokes about it?
I'm making
Because you
jokes.
can interject to jokes.
No, I want to hear
Fine.
it. I'm quite curious about this, man.
Ashwagandha. Take a arginine, multivitamin. Take a methylated B vitamin. Vitamin C, more than the multivitamin has.
How yellow is your pee?
Not yellow.
Really?
Standard P.
Okay, these are not like mega doses.
They're relatively high, but not like in a fucking dissolvable
I imagine your
thing.
pee smells like cat piss.
A dissolvable thing. No, because I'm quite well hydrated.
Okay.
Might chuck a boner pill in there.
No way.
yeah, fuck it.
Start of the day?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, boner pill? You taking like what, like Yohimbe or something?
No, fucking...
You're taking a fucking Viagra in the AM?
Not a Viagra.
What?
Tadalafil. Tadalafil.
The what?
Well, it's a Cialis.
You're taking a Cialis
It's
in the
so
AM?
good before the gym, bro.
What the fuck?
It doesn't give you a boner. It increases nitric oxide production so that
So
your boners...
you are fucking pumping iron with a fucking
Wait,
hard on?
It's literally the best fucking pre-workout on earth.
Your dick is hard while you're
No, your
pumping
dick doesn't
iron?
get hard unless you get horny.
I don't know. What if
Cialis
there's
and Viagra are totally different.
Okay,
Well,
well,
I
I
got
don't know.
told off before because someone
No,
was
I'm not
like...
gonna tell you off.
No, I got
No.
told off before because someone commented like, he's selling boner pills now. It's like, I don't have the Blue Chew endorsement. I deserve it, but I don't have it yet. It's great before the gym.
Okay, I mean,
So
okay.
if I'm working out, I'll take one
Yeah,
of those
but what if
before
that's,
the gym.
I don't know, yoga pants?
And I'm pretty good at it. In general. If
Really?
If you're a creep at the gym, then
you're
yes,
creep.
you're going to get
in
a
this
boner.
economy, man. Like, have you seen these pants?
Are you getting boners in the gym?
I gotta be honest.
regularly?
I don't go to the gym.
No, but if
this is all hypothetical.
If you were the
It's
type
theater
of
of the mind
person,
right here.
if you were the type of person to be getting boners in the gym, it's not going to give you a boner.
Yeah, but you're
It's-
jacked to the gills. You're in the.
Yeah, but I'm not getting boners in the gym because I'm not fucking
Yeah, but you're
creeping
like,
on girls.
but you're super healthy. You got your T levels or whatever the fuck are I'm sure great. You got all these pills jacking you. You literally took a Cialis. Fuck, you might get a fucking boner.
No,
what are you wearing? Bike
I'm
shorts?
Not in there. I'm not in there to get a boner.
I know you're not. Hey,
That's
this
the
is not,
difference.
we all-
Viagra gives you a boner, right? It gives you a boner. Cialis increases nitric oxide production,
Terrasante.
which is for, I think I'm right. Viagra is for people who physically can't get a boner. Tadalafil, Cialis, is for people who have arousal, but they have something wrong with them that doesn't give them a boner. So if you get normal boners,
psychological.
Yes. So if you get normal boners, then taking a Cialis doesn't give you any more boners.
Interessante.
But if you get a boner, it's like a fucking diamond cutter.
Okay, actually,
but it doesn't give you them.
You might be right, because I was dating this girl, and we went to go see Jackass 3 in the theaters.
Yep.
And she dosed me with Cialis because she wanted me to get a boner during the movie. And she's like, "Oh, you're getting a boner to those guys like fucking kicking each other in the balls."
This is a true story.
It's a true story. And the whole movie, she kept touching my dick. And she's like, "When did you get a boner?" I'm like, "Why the fuck would I get a boner?"
Exactly.
She's like, "I dosed you with Cialis." And I was like, "Well, that was weird." She's like, "I thought it'd be really funny if you got a boner and had this weird." I thought you were weird.
Should have spiked you with Viagra. Cialis. And
I still don't think, getting, I love those movies. Guys getting that's not, it's not even made to be arousing if you're, want it,
No, but I think if you had Viagra, just gives you a boner randomly, whereas Cialis makes your boner.
We'd have to do a
stronger.
control test, but I think the time is long gone.
I got it. If you want to do it, I haven't got Viagra. I got the other one.
Well, I'm not doing it for the show.
Anyway, this is an extensive boner pill bit again.
All right. Continue. Let's
Anyway,
you get
great
that
before the
sponsorship.
gym. If I'm going to the gym, that's in my supplement stack. If I'm not going to the gym, I don't bother putting it in the fucking stack.
Okay.
It's just a pump thing.
Okay.
Oh, and a fish oil. Got to take a fish oil.
It's good for you. That's
Then
great.
I do
Great.
my emails.
Okay.
Extensive emailing.
Okay. Do you got some weird, cool hack for that or no?
No, I just fucking sit there and do them.
Okay. I just wondered. But you have a stand-up desk, I'm sure, right? You're not going to sit down.
Fucking that right there.
Okay. All right. Sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
can see everything.
Yeah,
I don't know where you think that is going to be.
It's a theater of the mind.
Yeah,
okay.
okay. No, stand. You just want me to be like ice bath guy. I'm fucking not. It's fucking boring. Do my emails, then then I have breakfast, then I go to the gym.
Oh, English breakfast?
No, smoothie.
Oh, okay.
And then I go to the gym.
Sounds delicious.
I'll come back to the gym.
What's your smoothie?
Oats, blueberries, banana, scoop of protein.
Collagen?
Greek yogurt. Collagen's bullshit.
It is?
They're
Really?
feeding you bullshit.
I can't get a straight answer to this stuff, man. I just watch YouTube.
Exactly. There you go. That's the problem. And then I'll go to the gym, and I'll come back from the gym, and I'll have my treat snack for the day.
What's your treat?
100 grams of Rice Krispies
What the
with a protein shake in it. It's fucking amazing.
Fucking, you are American Psycho.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
You're scaring the shit
and
out
then
of me
I
right
have
now.
lunch.
Well,
I'll do
now
more
it's lunch.
more emails or
What's your
content
lunch?
work.
What's your lunch?
2 bagels, 6 egg whites.
What?
2 bagels, 6 egg whites. Every day of my life.
2 bagels and 6 eggs whites?
Yep.
All right. Is it
Every
everything
single day.
bagels? I love an everything bagel.
No,
What?
raw bagel.
Plain?
Sometimes I'll go cinnamon raisin.
All right. Like a Christmas, right?
No, like if do you know what? It depends because I do put a little bit of jam on them. Put a little bit of jam on
Bit of
those
jam,
bagels.
little marmalade.
Yeah, no, just jam. But like, it depends what I like. Because basically,
I just wanted to say marmalade. I love that
Basically,
word.
I like blueberry jam.
Yeah.
but it's fucking expensive. If blueberry jam's on offer, then I'm getting blueberry jam, and then I'm getting just normal bagels.
Yeah.
But if blueberry jam isn't on offer, I'll get strawberry jam, which I don't like as much, and
Animal
then I'll
Collective, yeah.
spice it up
How you spice it up?
by getting the cinnamon raisin bagel. This is my life. And then I'll do work, and then maybe I'll do a podcast or do a stream, or play the drums, and then I'll have dinner, and then I'll fucking do more emails, and then I go to bed. It's fucking boring.
This is every day?
Yeah, every day,
This is every day?
every single day.
You never stray from the path?
Very good. Very good. Yeah, it's very boring. No, but you asked me what I was doing, and then you insisted on a daily routine. There's no. Oh, I tell you what. If I'm anxious, I will do Wim Hof breathing.
Is it easy to do?
Yeah, it's fucking easy to do. It's fucking amazing as well.
Hit it for me.
I'm not going to do the breathing
All right,
right
fine.
now.
Show me later.
But
So you never
which is a form of meditation.
never.
Which I'll do if I'm anxious.
What do you think that have a wank? You ever have a wank?
Um,
Is that a bedtime treat?
it is normally a bedtime treat.
What time you go to bed?
Sometimes in the morning.
What do you watch these great shows you're telling me about?
I go to bed probably about 11, and I'll watch shit until about 1, and then I'll go to bed.
Nice.
I sleep about 5-6 hours a night, if that.
A man needs his 6 hours.
Needs just 6 hours.
Yeah.
And if I'm doing any wanking, it is
What-
between the hours of
What's
10,
what's your go-to?
10 and 12.
What do you mean 10 and 12? Is that like where you put your hands or what?
No, PM. Real good. No, as in 10 and 12 PM.
Oh no. What's your thing? Or that's a little too personal.
Well, at the moment,
Yeah.
FaceTime. And that's why sometimes it's in the morning.
Yeah, I love it.
But other than that, yeah, I'm just fucking doing stuff.
And now you're gonna move to Nashville.
And now, yeah, we can talk about that if you want.
Yeah, well, no, it's up to you. But things are gonna
I
change.
was just trying to move, trying to move country has been insanely difficult. I need a different visa.
Yeah.
Because I can only work for Straight from the Path in America really right now. I can't. It's weird.
Does this count?
Technically, yes, this is fine. But then when it goes into like the merchandise side of things, there's like a grey area, and I'd just rather have no grey area.
Yeah,
so it's just like, okay, let's just fucking do this.
So one thing you're going to find out is in America, we really fetishize the accent.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm moving.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's why I'm going there. No, but it's like, it's fucking difficult. It's very difficult to do. It's very difficult to figure everything out. It's really hard to get landlords to take you seriously, as we talked about earlier.
Craigslist scam.
Yeah, because I email them and I'm like, hi, first off, the phone number I've given you is incorrect because it needed a US number.
Yeah.
My uncle is very rich, and he is inheriting $39 million.
I'm going to send you a check that's more than you're asking for. So
Western
cash that
Union
immediately.
Check,
and send me back the extra.
Send me back that stuff. No, but what we talked about earlier off the podcast is I've recently found that if I get someone to do work on the house or like a plumber or any of that shit, if I make the mistake of putting my last name or using my email, which is like my professional email, the quote is always astronomical because they see the fucking blue check mark and they just go, oh, this guy must be rich. And
he's got
fucking
that
crazy
blue sponsorship, mate.
However, trying to rent has been amazing. Like I went through leasing companies and they were like, we can't rent to you without a social security number. But which I've heard anecdotally, you can rent without one, private landlords. So then I started going to private landlords, and every single one of them was just like, oh, I just listened to an episode of your podcast. It was awesome. Like, when do you want to move in?
I love it.
Like, it was fucking sick. Now I'm just figuring out where, because I don't really know Nashville. So I've actually got my friends going to see places for me and then FaceTiming me, as you saw before we started this, or sending me videos of the places. I'm going to have to sign a lease on an apartment without ever seeing it
via phone,
via FaceTime.
That's very interessante. But so because Straight from the Path, they live in Nashville.
Tom lives in Nashville.
Has that always been that way?
They were all from New York, and then they split.
Yeah.
So Tom's in Nashville, and then the other two are still in New York.
I got to see your band sometime.
I got to see yours.
Yeah, what about
I'm going to see yours. How long have we got actually?
It's 6:30.
Oh, so the doors have been open for 30 minutes.
Shit.
Is Zetra's playing right now? Oh, or they're about to start playing.
Right, we talked about my day. We talked about my boring fucking Nashville thing.
Hey, I'm interested, you know.
You got any tips for me living in America?
Why would I give tips for you, man? You got a six-pack.
No, living in America.
Oh, living in America.
Glad you did it, because I was about to.
Oh, man, I love it. I love that song. What do you mean? You got the accent? You got
No, I mean in general. Do you know what I'm most stoked about? Do you know what I'm most fucking stoked about? Like, literally, I go to bed and I think about this after a FaceTime. And I'm like, terrible. I hope it's still in. I hope that's still in. I am desperate for a dryer.
Oh, yes.
Works.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you just got me started. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is with this country?
I don't know.
Like your fucking washers and dryers, it's like the goddamn Stone Age. They don't fucking work. It takes like 4 hours.
I don't know why.
Shit, man. And then your shower's got this fucking crank thing.
No, I don't have that.
Well, the washer and dryer. Yeah,
that's
obviously, yes, I know Americans, we're assholes, we're fucking fat, and we use way too much energy, and we use way too much water, which is true. But for God's sakes, our washer and dryers just kick ass. And when I'm here across the pond, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Do you know why it makes even less sense?
What?
We're on 220 volts.
Yes.
We have more power.
You got more juice.
We have more juice to be drying this.
Yeah, juice is loose.
So what the fuck?
I don't know. Here, there's some questions I have. Why do we have different plugs? Why do we have different voltages?
Will you admit that our plugs are better than yours, though?
Oh, no.
In terms of a robust plug that's not going to fucking fall out of the wall.
That's true. It won't come out, but I mean, I don't know. It's fucking
huge. It's a waste of material. I'll give you it's a waste of material.
It's a wacky
However,
plug.
that shit, other than me undoing all these cameras,
yeah.
doesn't come out of the wall.
Yeah, what the fuck just happened back there?
I mean, that's dodgy wiring.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a US plug.
Oh, well,
no.
I don't buy it.
Right, okay. What else I'm looking forward to? Air conditioning.
Oh, you're going to miss, though. You guys, what you have here?
What?
Towel, like towel rack, heated towel rack. That's a very English thing. We don't have it.
Oh, really? I've got one upstairs.
I know, we don't have them. They don't exist in America.
I'll take
That's your one culture advantage.
I'll take aircon over heat.
Yes. Okay. So air conditioning.
rack.
But here's the thing. So Americans, it's American. We amazing. We have air conditioning up the yin yang. We live nice, but we're just burning greenhouse. Like we use 10 times the energy you guys use. Like so, I do enjoy. Also, you guys like a little funky.
Yeah, but how much energy do they use to make those overalls?
Oh, dude, this is in China's fucking coal.
Fucking nuts.
I'm sure whatever it is bad. Yeah, Americans, we use too much AC, but we use too much energy. But and we're fat. We're
Your energy is cheaper as well.
It is. But, the gas is cheaper, but there's all we won't get to geopolitics. But anyway, yes. When you go
that's
there,
why.
No.
How much is the gas? hey, Iran. How much is the gas?
But we have AC. How about that?
You have fucking AC.
Nice and cool.
I'm stoked on AC. I'm stoked on snacks.
Snacks? What do you mean?
Snacks.
Oh, because you want to go to the health food store and get your
Parmesan
crisps.
I don't know what. I out-train my terrible diet. I don't know where you get.
Okay, yeah, actually, you come to me, you're like, I'll have a Rice Krispie treat. I'm like, in this economy, why?
I love bullshit.
Really?
My favorite one is
what?
Take 5.
What the fuck?
Reese's, a Reese's Take 5. You never had a Reese's Take 5?
When did that come out?
I don't know.
I never heard of that shit.
It's like a bar. It's got pretzel. It's got peanut butter in it.
That's what you're up to?
That's what I'm up to, bro.
You're just eating candy bars?
Yeah, I've been doing candy bars.
Actually, like the UK, you got weird ones. You got the Yorkie. It's not for girls.
Yorkie, now that's like 20 years old. That fuck me.
So when I first came to over here, I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, I'm excited for snacks. I'm excited for aircon. I'm excited for laundry. Mm-hmm. I'm excited for the weather to be not quite as shit.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I think Nashville might get a little weird, but yeah, I don't know.
I don't get Glasgow weird, though.
No. You're going to like it. Nashville's a very interessante.
I'm looking forward to playing on a country song.
Hey, it's crazy? So Nashville, there's so many great musicians. There's too many. So you go eat a barbecue and you'll see like the greatest, like most talented motherfuckers just playing some bullshit for you while you eat. And you're like, these guys can't get a gig? Like this is where they're playing? Like that's how there's so many great musicians are in town.
This happened last time I was there. And everyone's just hanging out. I went to a bar and someone I was with was just like, oh, that's Bleeding Joe Johnson or whatever.
Yeah. BJJ. I love BJJ.
Yeah, I was like, who's that? And he was like, only the greatest. And I was like, oh, okay. Literally exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah.
And then someone started telling me about how much they love guns. That was the other thing.
Oh yeah, guns. I have guns. I have guns.
See, I Googled it.
Yeah.
For security, I was like, I'll probably have to get a gun because everyone in Nashville's got a gun.
There's kind of a little game theory about that. Yeah.
Can't get a gun on an 01. That's the famous rhyme.
Yeah. That's a rap song. Me can't get a gun on a L1. And it's got like a UK like kind of beat,
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah,
that was really funny. That popped me.
Yeah, poppins. Yeah, no. You should. I mean, you can just go to the range. I mean, you don't really need to own a gun. I mean,
no. What if I need? If someone comes in and steal my fucking nice cameras
to get some? I don't know. Get some ghost guns.
Get what?
Ghost gun. They scratch the fucking.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but I feel like that would invalidate my visa.
It's probably a bad idea. Don't do that. How about this? If someone home invades you, actually, with the smarter thing to do and what I would do, I would just run out of the home. I'm not trying to be a fucking, a tough guy. But I'm American. I have guns. I'm a gun enthusiast. I think they should be harder to get, but they're not. So I might as well have them.
What guns you got?
So I have I have a total Call of Duty AR-15 with all the shit, and it's so fucking light. I can shoot it one hand. You can put it around a corner like this.
I mean, that shouldn't exist, but if I could buy one, I would.
It fucking rips, and the scope, it's like a red. It doesn't shoot a dot, but you see a red dot. It's a 2-eye open. You don't close an eye, so you're just like this, and it's so fucking light. And you go, and it's 100% accurate. So when I go this outdoor range, you're just like cling, cling, cling. You don't even have to try.
You are simultaneously like making me like, oh, that's sick, but also making
it's
me
ridiculous.
And making
just
me
in my
like,
house.
This shouldn't exist.
Oh no. The whole time I'm like, damn, I just bought this.
I went to a gun range once, and it was so easy that I was just like, "Oh, that's why everything." Happens.
Well, the gun, it's an equalizer. I think guns exist so like a woman can kill a man really easily.
True. Yeah. Nice.
You don't need to work out. I'm just like,
won that back, didn't he? Won that back. Just textbook.
Yeah.
Politician shit. That was fucking amazing.
That's the argument for that. That's a good argument. It's an equalizer. Okay.
It's true though.
In the old days, we had like that's why a soldier, the most aggressive, toughest guy. I gotta fucking gore you to death with a sword. It's so gnarly. Ancient Rome, the fucking billionaires of ancient Rome, the senators, they still had to kill each other by hand, and they would kill them, fall on your sword to be a man. That's killing yourself by hand. That is the worst way to kill yourself. You just bleed out on the
That's
fucking
how I would do
gladius,
it.
you know?
I always thought about this recently.
Yeah, these guys
If you're asking.
very hard. Gun, this is fucking easy. This is fucking easy, you know?
I feel like not enough people committing harikiri these days. Why has no one brought it back?
It is so Yukio Mishima. I mean, he was a badass. He almost got there, and then he had to get his head cut off. But like, that's incredibly hard to do.
It's sick though.
Yes,
I mean, obviously, no, but like in terms of like, oh, how did he die? And it's like, oh, he killed himself.
Yeah, it's like, how
and it's like one of the big three.
I can't believe Craig killed himself. He had a great podcast. Oh, sorry.
How?
He
No,
did
exactly. No,
it was seppuku. It's like, oh shit.
exactly.
Did he make the square? Did he do it?
That is in the Wikipedia.
Oh,
If you do that, it doesn't say death. In Wikipedia, it says seppuku.
Yeah.
And then it comes down, and they're like, oh, sick. That's cool.
By the way, if you're interested about this topic, watch the movie Mishima by Paul Schrader about Yuki Mishima. Great movie. I love it.
Have you seen Harikiri, Death of a Samurai?
No.
Takeshi
Miike? Okay.
You haven't seen it?
No. I do like Miike, though.
It's like his most normal movie, but it's a remake. And it's fucking amazing.
That's tight. No, I read it. Who did 13 Assassins? He did. That was awesome.
Yeah.
It's basically a remake of
remake. Yeah.
It's basically a remake, but it's awesome. Oh,
The girl with no arms in that. No arms and no legs.
Fucked.
So insane.
But it's a great movie.
Great
It's a
movie.
great movie. Watch that too. Watch 13 Assassins. I also have a Glock 45.
I can't have any of them, so I'll just be committing.
I agree. I don't think everyone should have them. But
No,
if you can
the
have
AR-15,
them,
you kind of scared me off it when you said how easy it is and how stoked you were on it. I was like, this is video games.
It's in a safe, and if anyone home invaded me, I'd run out. I'm no cowboy, you know.
Wait, whoa! You got the AR-15. If someone came into your house, you aren't grabbing that and fucking.
It's kind of complicated. Like, okay, it's better if you're for home invader, you should run away. Statistically, you should just run away. You don't want to endanger everyone else in the house or whatever. However, yes, is it every gun owner's dream to kill someone's self-defense?
Might be. Do you live with your girlfriend?
Huh?
Do you live with your girlfriend?
Yeah.
If you leave that house, she's getting the ick. You better get that fucking AR-15 and blast that motherfucker.
We've had this conversation.
Actually,
because the real way you're supposed to do it,
she's getting the ick, bro. She's going to tell you she's not getting the ick, but she's going to.
You're supposed to have the hand safe with the handgun in each room to really do that, you know? And like have it right by the bed, boom.
So
but like that's a lot of guns. That's a lot of guns in your house. But that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go grab the pistol.
She's going to get the ick, bro. You running away when you got that big weapon of mass destruction?
Most people I talk to, they're like, I'm really uncomfortable with so many guns in this house.
Oh, okay.
Well, because they're like, you're going to kill me. It's like, I'm not going to kill you. You're going to kill me.
She's revoked her privileges.
I think the good thing to show trust in a relationship is you give them the key to the gun safe so they can murder you at any point.
Have you done that?
Yes. There is a loaded...
Was she unhappy? I'm sorry if this is too personal, but I'm going to ask. Was she unhappy with the amount of guns?
It was fine. She got over it. Actually, no. It was during COVID. So, no. It's a funny thing. It's like I want to buy a gun. It's like I don't feel comfortable with that. And then COVID hit. COVID hit, and she's like, I'm buying a gun. She's like, yeah, I got a gun.
Oh.
I'll tell you one thing. During the COVID, I'm like waiting in line in the gun, and like I've never felt this nervous energy in this huge line to buy a gun during the pandemic.
That's crazy.
And the shit people were saying, the way they're talking, I'm like, oh, fuck.
That's a uniquely American.
It's very good. But because everyone's like very apocalypse vibes. That's why I enjoyed COVID so much. I was like buying, because I knew it was coming before even the lockdown came.
You were that guy.
So yeah, so I bought everything early. Yeah, I had everything early, and I was like, oh, this is tight. Like I'm in a zombie movie. And then I'm in the thing, and I'm like, ooh, these guys are nervous. Like the way they're talking, I'm like, this is fucking good. This is like the movie. I feel like that's
uniquely American, because I feel like here we just went, this sucks.
Yeah.
I better go stand in line to get some fucking
it's just different. I was like, these guys, talking about the government, and like I'm in the gun line. I'm like, interesting.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
She revoked her
also in America.
Though.
There's a lot of guys who are waiting for this moment. So
yeah, but it didn't happen. I thought about that a lot.
Yeah,
when we did it,
was pretty whack to be honest. I quite enjoyed it. I had a great time.
Every musician I know had like 50% great time, 50% worst time in their life when they realized this might never come back.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people I know just didn't come back because they were like, oh wait, there's a life.
A lot of extinction event, or so many musicians I know, it just changed them forever, and they just had no desire ever again. Like they never tour again. It just changed everything.
It changed me. I will not tour without a drum tech now because of how much I hate setting up my drums. So I'll just, but if there's no budget, I'll pay for my own drum tech because something happened in my brain in COVID, and I was like, I love playing these fucking drums, but I'm enjoying being at home, and then I
drum tech
just ciphered.
Drum tech sets of your drum, tunes your drums the way you like.
I don't give
right?
a fuck about tuning. I'll do that in 2 seconds. Just sets them up and loads it in and out.
That's all you need the drum tech for.
That's all I can.
Wouldn't it be better to have a general tech who worked on everyone's shit and is also very good at stuff?
Just recently got one to save money.
Yeah,
I mean,
but that's better. You don't even want because like they're not gonna do anything mid set. Are they?
Yeah, no, I don't care about
you
that
a snare
shit,
drum
yeah.
if you broke it.
But
or something?
general tech, to me, in Europe, is not really a thing.
Really?
It wasn't really a thing. But now we have one, and he's a guy,
just a
like
hand,
stage
like-
manager, and he also
Yeah, he's a
fucking
tech.
loads in
He's
and
there in
like
case
that,
something fucks up.
I don't even
he's
care
a
about
professional guy.
something fucking up. I don't want to load in. I don't want to set my own drums.
Well,
up,
your
and I
crew
don't
can
wanna
load
pack
in.
them
Your
down.
crew can load in, but I guess drum kits are usually no matter if you load in, the drummer still
you
has to have the drum kit because it's like it's fucking drums. It's
Yeah,
different.
you're still fucking doing all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. So it's like
So
it's
that was the only thing that after COVID, because they did the first tour back after COVID, and I was like, oh wait, like it was supposed to be this big, like and I was like, I fucking hate this.
I'm not setting this up.
I want to be on my fucking couch.
I've been podcasting.
No. I was like, why do I fucking hate this? And I hated it. And then I was like, oh, it's because
I love this. So you're like,
because of that
I was
other
like,
bit.
it's like I need a tech to set up me drums, and I'm only taking a shirt off after the first song.
Oh,
and
I
then-
forgot you knew about that. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the other ones?
Well, it's literally, I'm saving t-shirts. That's it.
I love it.
I'm taking it off, but I'm not walking on the stage with it off.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I like
arrogant.
it. No, because you got to tell a story. The stories. You
No,
took
it's
it
not
of.
that.
No,
It's
it's a
just like,
narrative.
why is he
People think in
coming on with
stories.
the
That's how we.
shirt
That's how we think.
The problem I've had is getting in good shape. We're going to start the podcast with this, and we're going to end the podcast with this. The problem I have is getting in relatively good shape. Anytime you have your shirt off, 50% of the population goes, look at that guy with his shirt off, thinks he's fucking hard. So I just don't like that. And the same, look at that guy with his arms out with the sleeveless. I don't like that. So that's why I'll come on stage, I'll play a couple of songs in my t-shirt, and then I'm fucking hot and I don't want to ruin a t-shirt, so I take it off. No point is it, look at me. And I hate that. It's not even like I hate the look at me people. I don't think that with people, but I hate people thinking, he's done that because he's in shape. I'm in shape because I'm mentally ill and I have to go to the gym or else I'll kill myself.
What if you took her shirt off right now?
No. And that's the end of the podcast. Let's go to your show. Thank you. I love you. We didn't talk about music, but it's been fucking great.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks, Simon.
Of course.